Vauxhall needed competitive representation in the growing SUV C segment, and this Grandland X provides it. The drive dynamics aren't particularly involving, but it's one of the most spacious and efficient contenders in the Qashqai class, and sets itself apart from rivals with a clever OnStar media connectivity and concierge system. This car won't be a magazine favourite, but the truth is that a lot of boxes are ticked here.
We'd anticipate that your expectations of a car of this kind when it comes to drive dynamics will probably be pretty modest. You will want a commanding driving position, a comfortable ride, reasonable refinement, decently responsive engines, and, well, that's likely to be about it. If you're after a C-segment SUV that you can throw around a bit, well, this one certainly won't suit. If you take a more typically relaxed approach, though, everything becomes much more satisfactory. It soaks up bumps and tarmac tears that would trouble many rivals. Plus, it's relatively quiet and easy to manoeuvre, particularly around town where the light steering that hampers you at speed becomes a boon. That slightly raised driving position is delivered, but not to the point where acclimatisation will be required if you are moving into a model like this from something more conventional. Under the skin, this Vauxhall shares almost everything with its two PSA Group cousins, Peugeot's 3008 and Citroen's C5 Aircross, and that includes its EMP2 platform and a range of engines that see mainstream buyers choosing between a 130 bhp 1.2 litre 3-cylinder turbo petrol unit or a frugal 120 bhp 1.6 litre 4-cylinder diesel. Both come with the option of 6-speed automatic if you don't like the not especially sweet shifting 6-speed manual gearbox that's provided as standard. The petrol power plant we're trying here manages 55.4 mpg on the combined cycle and 117 grams per kilometre of CO2, and those are readings that you'll struggle to better in the Qashqai class. There's no four-wheel drive option, but you can pay extra for an IntelliGrip system that'll give you a choice of modes that'll improve front-wheel traction on slippery surfaces. It's a compliment to Vauxhall that, from an aesthetic point of view, this Grandland X very much has its own identity. I mean, you certainly wouldn't know initially that this car was as closely related to its Peugeot 3008 donor design as it actually is. British styling chief Mark Adams and his team having worked hard at developing the elegant, carefully crafted SUV brand character that's already established in the company's smaller Crossland X and Mokka X models. Now, we approve of the fact that this is one of the larger contenders in the SUV C segment too. So, unlike some rivals, it can offer versatile practicality that's a genuine improvement over that of the family hatchback it's based on. So, time to take a seat inside. If you switch to a Grandland X from, say, a comparably priced upper-spec Astra family hatch, there's hardly any acclimatisation required, although you will approvingly note the slightly raised driving position that crossover buyers like so much. Now, the centrepiece of this smartly styled dash is this beautifully integrated IntelliLink infotainment screen, which incorporates the usual DAB stereo, Bluetooth phone and informational functions. If you include the optional satellite navigation system, the screen size will increase from 7 to 8 inches, and then you'll be better set up to use this car's other key technical innovation, and that's the OnStar personal connectivity and service assistant. Now, this includes a vehicle tracking system in case of theft. It creates in the Grandland X an in-car Wi-Fi hotspot, and it'll allow you to monitor key vehicle information via a downloadable My Vauxhall smartphone app. OnStar will also automatically alert the emergency services if the airbags deploy, and if you press the system's blue button up on the roof here, you'll be connected through to an operator who can find just about any information you might need throughout your journey. So, time to take a seat in the rear. In terms of legroom, there's space for an average-sized adult to sit behind a 6-foot driver in reasonable comfort. Now, like most cars in this class, you'd really be pushing things if you wanted to try to accommodate 3 adults back here. But a reasonably low centre transmission tunnel makes that possible if need be. So finally, let's have a look in the boot. Once the tailgate rises, a 514 litre capacity is revealed. Activate these useful side cargo wall latches and push forward the backrest. Everything falls almost completely flat, freeing up 1,652 litres of total space. And in summary, well, this isn't any kind of class leader, but it's a product that's been carefully thought through, bringing together virtually all the things that family buyers prioritise in this segment in a well-judged and relatively affordable package. Now, we also think that the development team have done well to give this product a look and feel that is so distinct from that of its French cousins. Going forward, achieving that level of distinction will be vital if there's to be a compelling case for the long-term survival of the Vauxhall brand. So yes, this is a useful first step towards a very different kind of future for the Griffin maker. It'll be interesting to see what happens next.